Oh, what is going on, everybody? Immediately out the gate, I got some bad news for a lot of Yankee fans out there. I'm really sorry to do this to you guys, but unfortunately, I gotta be the person to do this because I am the voice of the fans. Guys, I'm sorry to report this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way because, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelts, folks. A lot of you are gonna be upset. You could probably tell by my eyes I was crying. We got gabagool. I was crying, as you guys could see. I was in tears. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but unfortunately, you will never be seeing Clay Holmes pitch again for the Yankees. Se murió. Sorry, guys. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I hope everybody's well. But let me go ahead and switch on over. As you guys can see right there, Clay Holmes is now a member of the New York Mets. Holmes is going to be utilized as a starter for the New York Mets. That's interesting. Not a bad deal for Clay. What is it? 3 years, $38 million. It's about what, 12.5, 12 and a half about roughly. It's not a bad deal for Clay Holmes. I don't know how he's going to be utilized as a starter, but we'll see how it works for Clay. He did start for Pittsburgh a little bit until the Yankees came and rescued him and bada bing, bada boomski. But the great news for us is we don't have to rip our heads off. We don't got to scream. We don't got to yell and be upset with Clay Holmes coming in and blowing games. So we'll see how he does with the Mets, but congratulations to Clay Holmes. I got no hatred or anger towards Clay Holmes. It is what it is. Let him continue his baseball career for the New York Mets. He stays in New York because he wants to be close to Booney still, and he goes to Mendy. And Mendy loves him also, so it works best for everybody. But let's see who we got in the chat today, guys. We got some things we're going to discuss. Angel Serrano, what up? William Henry, Chris Perez Jr., Anthony Garcia, Michael, what's up, my guy? How you doing? FL Diver, Anthony Garcia. I'm going to double up. Alex, what's going on, my brother?
El Diablo.
Gabagool. Hayden, what's up, Hayden? Felice, how are you doing there, Felice? Keith, Gork Balls is in the chat. New Q. What's going on? Tyler Talbot, Brian Gonzalez. What up? Jason Robbins kicking with Roy. King Dre, Jacob Patrussi. A little Italian. That's Italian. Junito, what's up? Jeffrey DeLuna. What's going on, Jeffrey? How you doing? Let's lock up Soto this weekend. I think somebody's going to. It looks like this is going to be the weekend of Juan Soto. We figure out where Soto will be playing the next multiple years. Obviously, I believe, and I've said this for a while, that there's going to be an opt-out, right? There's going to be an opt-out somewhere in there. There's going to be an opt-out in there for Soto. Something is going to be there at some point, and from there, we'll figure out. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out today. What's gonna happen, but we're gonna bring it to you here. Look, I hope that we can talk about Soto being a Yankee, because unfortunately today, guys, I had to do some research and I had to look at some things that aren't cute, and it's just additional ways. I like to prove points. You know what I mean? When I discuss something, I enjoy finding out a way to, how do you prove this point? How do you get people to see what you're seeing and go, I get it now, Pete. Now I understand what you're talking about. So there's a point that I want to prove today. And it's still about people out there, because I released a video, if you guys remember, about the thing John Heyman said. And who knows if you could take John Heyman seriously? I got no clue. Who really friggin' knows with that guy? But I released a video, and a lot of the comments in that video, I mean a lot of them, are people out there going, Don't sign this guy. Just go elsewhere. Go pick up somebody else. Go make another deal. Go get a few other players. Forget Soto. Move on already. Enough is enough. I'm done with it. I'm tired. I seen that so many times today, and I want to throw this on the screen one more time before I show you guys something. Now, mind you, I want you guys to understand that Soto is still available. So be careful what you wish for. When you're sitting there going, just move on from him. I still want to show you guys some stuff here. Just take it easy, right? Relax. Chill with me today. That's what we're doing. We're just relaxing. If news breaks, we're here. If not, we're going to hang out. We got voicemail line open. We'll answer voicemails and have a good time. But I want to bring this on the screen one more time. Then I want to show you guys something so maybe you could get a better understanding. What is Pete talking about? Maybe they could become a better team. Let me show you something. This is my tweet from earlier. The Yankees need Soto more than any club. This idea that they should spread the money around is a fool's thought process. And I've seen many people say this. When Soto enters the fold, it makes a pathway to an improved club that much easier. Listen to what I'm saying here. The open positions currently were horrible in 2024. Now, I don't tend to, go at, I don't enjoy going at anybody on Twitter. It's kind of silly, but sometimes people tend to put words in your mouth. And I want to go over one more tweet before I show, hopefully this person's watching. I want to go over one more tweet before I show you guys what I'm talking about, all right? Here's the other one. This guy said at Simonetti Source, if the Yankees get average production out of first and second, they're a much better team. We get that. The point is we got gentlemen swept by a team who has drastically improved their roster. Talking about the Dodgers, New York needs much more than average dudes. Ladies and gentlemen who watch me, Pete Simonetti has never said just settle for average. If anybody knows me, I never settle. I want the Yankees to be the best they could possibly be. My response to this was simple. It's truly amazing to me how many people don't understand or comprehend this very simple point. Soto retained makes life easier. Listen to what I'm saying here. The 3 open positions were not productive for the Yankees. Left field, first base, second base. You could settle for average players and improve, but as I wrote here, that doesn't mean you don't look to acquire better than average talent. This is not hard to understand. Again, to my point, look at the fielding positions right now for the New York Yankees. A lot of you guys love this graphic. I can't wait till we fill it all in. You got an outfield spot open. Then you got the right side of the infield open. All I'm saying is, if you leave these guys on the screen, you miss out on Soto. Do you guys really want me to show you what the drawing board will look like? Do you want to live this horror with me? Because you're here now, so I think you should. I think it's only fair. If I seen it and I made it, you guys got to see it too. So I'm going to show you guys something here, okay? Stay with me. Let me just ask you guys a question. I think my camera's a little tilted today. I like to have my shit right. Unless, don't fuck with me here, camera. Stop fucking around with me, camera. You got a loose screw, OV! Seriously, though, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you want to see this? Now, be careful what you wish for, is what I'm telling you. You guys ready? You want to see this? I need yes or no's. Are you scared? Are you scared? I'm going to show you guys a lineup that proves my point. You ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Buckle up. Fasten your seatbelts. God bless you. Here it is, folks. Oh, God, Jesus.
Se murió.
Oh, Maron, look at this. Oh, look at this. Folks, this would be, let me tell you guys something before, Pete, this is what Brian Cashman is dealing with right now. This is what he has at the moment. Folks, this is not a joke. This is real. Brian Cashman has this to work with if Soto leaves. Did you hear me? Would you like to work with this? Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Cashman. I would love to know if you would be interested in helping me fill this roster. Because right now, it's about as smelly as dog shit. Come on down. Come on down and join us. Yeah, no, I'm good. Folks, this is the best lineup you could give them. What's here? Volpe, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Jazz, Dominguez, Cabrera, Grisham, Durbin. Now, let me tell you guys something. This is why Soto is so important. You leave it where it is. Ready? Volpe, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Jazz, Dominguez, and whoever from there. Do you see what Soto alone does to change the Yankees lineup? For all those people out there that are sitting around going, don't sign him and move on. Think about that for a second. Think about it. Think about this lineup. I hope it haunts your dreams. If you said just move on from Soto, enough is enough. This is what you're asking Brian Cashman, of all people, to work with. You just got to work with it, Brian. Sorry, we got nothing else. This is the lineup. This is what you would want him to work with right here. I don't care if you think he's the greatest GM on planet Earth. I don't care if you think he's a piece of dog shit. This ain't it. This ain't it, folks. So for anybody out there thinking that, oh, Pete, no, don't worry about it, man. They just, forget Soto. Forget this $700 million talk. Move on. No. You cannot move on. Juan Soto needs to be a New York Yankee. It's that simple, folks. We got a first super chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
Our guy, David Douglas, says, worst part is teams will want more for trades as they know the Yankees would then be desperate. It would be tough on Brian Cashman. A lot of teams out there, look, something else I'll talk about, a trade that was possibly rumored, but we'll get to that momentarily. But it'll be tough. This guy is too friggin' important. He's too important, folks. He's too important to this team. And I know a lot of people don't want to, a lot of people are that the money is crazy. Yes, folks, I get it. I get $700+ million is an overpay for anybody. But folks, here's something that I want to tell you all. And for some people, they find it hard to understand this. Get ready for this, folks. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your friggin' mind. Ready? That is what people are willing to pay him. These are major league ball players. This is what their market is. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel it's an overpay or not, this is what the market is. I see but nobody deserves that type of money for playing baseball. That's the market. One thing that Michael Kay said the other day, shout out to Michael Kay. I don't always shout him out for his opinions. I think he's a great play-by-play guy. A lot of time, I don't always shout him out for his opinions. I don't always do that. I'm going to shout him out for his opinion. He said this. Is he worth that? Well, the easy way to judge if he's worth it is a team willing to pay him it? And the answer to this is yes. There are teams willing to pay Juan Soto $700 million. Guess what that means, folks? Some people believe he's worth it. Whether you don't think it is that, no, move on. You got to understand one thing. Who's the next prime free agent that is going to be 26 years old and an absolute stud like Juan Soto that has already made it in New York? There isn't one, folks. There just is not. One doesn't exist. The person doesn't exist besides Soto. I know this sounds nuts to a lot of people. It sounds crazy. But the Yankees should be willing to cough up a lot of this money. The Yankees have a lot of money coming off the books. They also got Miami that's going to start paying some of Stanton's deal. The Yankees are in a great position this year to add to their payroll. Francis Lee brought this up, and it was genius. He is 100% right. Hirsch, what's going on, brother? This is the time for the Yankees to add payroll. You've heard, I think John Heyman or somebody else said it today, that there's been rumors that if the Yankees land Soto, they may look to get Burns or Fried. Look, do I think that would happen? I have a tough time believing it. I forgot. I don't know if it was Heyman. It might have been somebody else. I'm sorry. There's so many rumors out right now. You don't ever really remember who it is sometimes. But if there ever was a year to do it, this would be the year because the Yankees do have a lot coming off the books. So it makes more sense for them to add this year, pay the big bill, and then next year they should be okay. But overall, with where they are, it's going to be very interesting. There's another rumor out there. You guys are going to like this one. You guys are going to love this one. So in our Discord, if you guys are not in Discord, you should be in Discord. Become a member today. Go into the Discord server. It's amazing. You're going to love it, all right? It's great. Discord's a great place to be. John Brophy was listening to Jim Bowden. And Jim Bowden, I don't want to, again, reporting news is hard because it really just depends on who you talk to. You know, reporting news is so difficult that I got people that I told you guys I've broken Yankees news stories before. And I've had people tell me, Yamamoto's going to be a Yankee to the day he's going to sign. No. I'm telling you, he's going to be a Yankee. And I'm sitting here going, look, my confidence he's a Yankee. And doesn't turn out that way. So reporting isn't easy. It's not an easy thing to do because you're just as good as maybe what your source tells you that day and you believe it and you move forward with it. But apparently Jim Bowden said he thinks at the winter meetings next week, a real trade that could happen is Yandy Diaz to the Yankees. And if anybody here has been with the U for quite some time, let me tell you right now, Yandy Diaz is a favorite here at NYYU. We love us some Yandy Diaz. And I tell you this, man, he's not a great defender. Man. He hit in the air to deep right field, yeah. Hit in the air to deep right field. Do you guys remember that clip? If some of you guys are new here, I'm going to talk about this, but see, I get off track and I got to talk about other stuff. If you guys remember this last year, right? Carlos Rodon, he's building back up. I'm excited. I believe it's Francis or Gira, they may know, but I don't know if it was. It might have been spring training, whatever. Carlos Rodon was on the mound. Actually, it had to be spring training, I believe. I think it was spring training. And I'm sitting there waiting for this to happen. I'm calling the game live right here. I'm calling the game for you guys, and the Yankees are playing Tampa Bay. So I do the thing. Now coming to the plate, Yandy Diaz, Rodon's on the mound. And I go, man, I tell you guys what, you already know. I love me some Yandy Diaz. You know, if there's anybody outside of the league that I really like, it's Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Hit in the air to deep right field. And he homers immediately. But, you know, Yandy's a strange one for me because he wouldn't be my first pick, believe it or not. Yandy wouldn't be my first pick. If the Yankees were able to get somebody with superior defense at first base, I would prefer that. But let me tell you guys something real quick. Who in the hell wouldn't want this bat? Who wouldn't want this bat in their lineup? I'll be honest with you. For a guy like Yandy Diaz, he's been injured a bit. He's had his ups and downs. Last year he still had 563 at-bats. Had a good year, 281, 755 OPS. A little bit of a down year, but he started horrible. But I would take him all day, man. I would still take Yandy Diaz. I understand people go, Pete, but you're high on defense, aren't you? I am. I'm a big believer in defensive first baseman. I really am. But Yandy Diaz's bat is so friggin' good. And could the Yankees then maybe utilize somebody that could come in late, ninth inning defense? Eighth inning defense if he's not going to bat again? Maybe. Maybe that's a way to utilize him and kind of save yourself in big moments. But I'm a big fan of Yandy Diaz, man. Imagine Yandy, Soto, Judge to start a game. Yandy, Soto, Judge to start a game would be friggin' wild. And look, man, that's what this is all about. That's what the offseason is all about, right? Is you have fun. You have exciting times with this. You let your mind open up to potential deals that may never happen, but you talk about it. This is what the offseason is. This is what makes it exciting. You know what I mean? You don't want to sit around in the offseason and not talk at all. You got to have a good time. But guys, we got your voicemails. If there's any news that breaks, we still got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's start getting to your voicemails. I promised you guys I'll get to all of these today. We're going to hang out and chill. Smacky that like it. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that, Beast Mode.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagool. Beast Mode says, I need Soto in a New York Yankees uniform. That's the main thing. I am right there with you, brother. No doubt about. I agree with you 150%. Let's get to voicemails.
Yeah, basically, my name is Mark. I'm from Boston.
Okay.
So I got cut off earlier, but basically, being around Red Sox fans is very, very toxic. Being up here, around all these Red Sox fans, hearing the rumors every single day started to drive me nuts, but it just doesn't make any sense. If Soto would have come here, the team's still rebuilding. The team's just not ready to compete. They're not making it past a lot of teams in the AL. And if he goes to the Mets, I wouldn't be as mad, but, they're not beating the Dodgers, so him going there wouldn't really make any sense either, So even the Mets with Soto won't even be able to compete with the Dodgers. So he had his best year with the Yankees. Aaron Judge is his best wingman. And, yeah, let's bring it home, man. Put all these Boston Red Sox fans to bed, because they are loud. All right, man. Love your channel.
Thank you, brother.
What you're doing. Go Yankees.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And a little more. Thank you. Got a couple of super chats. Beast Mode says, I need Soto in I think I already read that one. That's the main thing. Yep. David says, I believe if we get Soto, then I see Bellinger coming. I think that's a possibility. I think that's a real possibility that you can, get him here. It's a little bit of money attached to Cody Bellinger. I don't know how the Yankees would make that work. They'd have to take a Marcus Stroman or something back, I would assume. Or the Yankees would just have to get rid of Marcus Stroman and have somebody eat that whole contract if possible. I don't know. I don't know how possible that is, but the contract's not terrible for Marcus Stroman, by the way, to move it. And I think he's actually one of the more likely Yankees to be moved. For what? I got no idea. Let's keep it going, man.
Hey, Pete and fam.
What up,
Hope
brother?
you all are doing well. It's Scott calling.
What's up, fam?
With all this Soto stuff going on and everything else, one thing remains is that I'm so happy to be part of this darn community. In fact, I found out that NYYU is like my second home, and that brings me to a song I want to sing.
Oh,
here we go.
Shit. Horowitz gonna sing?
Our house is a very, very fiery fine house with 2 cats in the yard. It used to be so hard. Go Yankees.
Appreciate you, Scott. Good old Scott Horwitz, folks. There you have it. Scott Horwitz making his NYYU singing debut here. New intro. Yeah, definitely Scott Horwitz. Somebody subbed after they heard Scott Horwitz sing. Hey, Scott, send in another voicemail. Maybe people will keep subbing from your amazing voice. Send another one in, my guy. Send another one in, folks. Let's go.
Juan Soto is gonna come back to New York.
Oh, I'm gonna drink.
And he's gonna come back on the record-breaking New York Yankee contract. Let's go. No te vayas. No te vayas, por favor.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just happy.
All right. See you
Come on,
later, Pete. God bless. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. And they got me in the background talking. I love it. He got another one. Oh, no, he doesn't. Let me do a refresh here. I don't know what the hell's going on. David Miser, what's up?
Thank you for being a friend.
Where do you think Garrett Crochet will end? Boston. I think the Red Sox may look to make a deal for him. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete, Kyle Malay.
Yo!
Don't do that to us at the beginning of the show. I really thought maybe in the last couple of seconds there was a Juan Soto update. And, of course, I was thinking Clay Holmes, but the way you were acting, you were trolling us, dude. But,
Sad.
I
miss Clay.
Already. All we can do is wait. So, yeah, that's all. Have a good night, and hope Juan Soto signs with the Yankees in the next couple of days. But, you know, that's all. Have a good night, and go Yankees.
Wow. Am I not allowed to miss Clay Holmes and shed tears over my closer? Why can't I be upset about Clay Holmes, damn it? I thought there'd be other Yankee fans like me who are going to miss him. Okay?
Hey, P, how you doing, brother?
Yo!
Chat, how you guys doing? Hope everyone's well.
What's up, brother?
Quick question, and sorry for my ignorance on this. I'm just a little curious, and I need some clarification or some knowledge from you in terms of this. I keep hearing opt-outs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yes, sir.
Soto's
Yes, sir.
26 years old, right? We all know that. If he gets, let's just say, for heck of it, a 10-year contract. We all know that's not going to happen, but just for the sake of the conversation, or the question, I should say. And then an opt-out after the 5th year, right? And he gets like $700 million, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a contract that huge, ayo. Like, I don't understand the point of having an opt-out because he's 26. By the time that opt-out comes, he's going to probably be around 30, 31, 32, right?
Could be 29.
So what is he expecting?
30,
to have a larger contract at that age? Like, that's the thing that I don't understand. So can you please clarify that for me and explain that?
Of course.
On why these massive contracts, have opt-outs like that? Thank you, man.
Massive contract.
Like I always say, God bless you. God bless the chat. God bless America. Take care, brother.
Salute! We the people! No, man, I can explain it to you. No doubt about it, but you deserve one of these because so many AOs was said. Hey, yo. It's rather simple. Don't break it down. Don't break it down by the overall contract. Don't break it down by that. If Juan Soto has an opt-out after, let's say after year 4, and he's going to be 30 years old. He'll turn 30 that October, be 30 years old. Or he would be 30, be turning 31 the following October, he'd be 30. If you go ahead and break it down, let's say he signs for $48 million a year, right? $47 million a year, $48 million a year. The idea by the time he's 30 would be time has passed. Players are getting more money every single year. Now, that is not a lie. That is factual. good players are getting higher AAVs. So what Soto and Scott Boris's thought process there would be simple. You'd get more money AAV. So if he's getting 47, maybe they could get him 52. It's really that simple. It's not, I know people hear it all the time, go, yeah, but why opt out? Guys, you know, I'm gonna say this and I'll say it again. There is a very, 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 very small percentage of the population that plays professional baseball. Very small population, okay? These guys don't set the money they make. Owners have decided that this amount of money is what these guys are supposed to be paid. That's it. So I know a lot of people here go, oh, that's crazy. That is the market. Again, like it or not, that is the market for these players. A guy like Soto getting $700 million. I didn't expect it before he was a Yankee. I was sitting there saying maybe the Yankees give him, you know, 600 flat, 580, and they get him before he hits free agency. Now we're talking about, we were talking 650, 635. Now it could very well be a $700+ million contract. It's crazy. It's nuts, but it's what these guys are being paid. It's that simple. Rah rah, my brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
I got that gabagool. He says, what up, Pete, Jira, and also everybody in the chat. What's up, my brother? David Miser says, I know Shane Bieber went back to Cleveland, but I would have taken a chance on him in New York. Well, he also took less money. He took less money to go there. So this is a guy who loves Cleveland. He's only played for Cleveland. So that's all there is to it, man. He only played for Cleveland. He wants to stay there. What's wrong with that? I commend him. Because the rumors out there right now is that he had larger offers on the table. And he decided to say, no, I don't care about that. I want to be a Guardian. Good for him. Good for Shane Bieber. Hopefully he's healthy this year. He can have a great year. He's a very good pitcher. Steady. My guy Danny says, salute P. Was listening to the New York Giants track featuring Big Pun and MOP. And distinctly heard Pun say, Soto to the Yanks in his verse. Maybe I'm bugging, brother. You might just be bugging. You might just be slightly bugging, but I tell you what, I think if Pun was alive, I think Pun would want Soto to be a Yankee. All right? I think he'd want Soto to be a Yankee. Let's keep the voicemails going.
Hey, Pete, it's Bumblebee.
Bumblebee!
I just want to say also one thing.
Buzz!
I'm very happy birthday, Pop Simonetti.
Thank you.
Also, Clay Holmes is finally out of here. Clay is not allowed to be a New York Yankee ever again after what he had put us through. But also, we need Juan Soto back.
We do.
Because, I mean, the thing is, if we have Soto, Judge, and Dominguez in left field, I'm telling you right now, this team's got a better chance of really making something happen. And I've been hearing news about Christian Walker being a possibility. Do you think Do you think that decision's possible?
Yeah.
And if so, could we fit Christian Walker in the team?
Yeah, of course.
Love you guys. And happy birthday, Pop Simonetti.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I got to show you guys this one more time. I made this today. You guys ready for this? Stand back. This is what the team looks like without Soto. Oh, my God. Oh. Se murió. Folks, this is what the team looks like right now without Soto. All right? I don't know if you want this, but this is what it looks like right now without Soto, man. So, do you want, let me ask you guys a question again. I'm sorry to do this to you guys so many times today, but I utilized this graphic. I got to utilize it. Let me ask you guys this real quick. Would you want our GM, Brian Cashman, working on this lineup, trying to improve this lineup without Juan Soto in the fold? Juan Soto goes somewhere else. This is what, so for the people out there going, No, folks. No. Don't give Soto that money. Just get other people. Don't give him the money. Get to somebody else. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, this thing right there, that is what GM Brian Cashman would be dealing with. That's what he'd be dealing with. Do you guys want him, of all people, to try to get creative, to try to understand, to try to figure it out? Can you believe that? You want that to happen? I don't think so. As Christian just said, my brother Christian in the chat, there is no plan B. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Come on! I'm a big Nicolas Cage fan. All right? And there is no other. Hey, anybody who thinks I don't know my ABCs, fuck off. I know them. All right? There is no other plan, folks. Soto first.
The one and only Platano P.
Yo, what up, my brother?
Bro, it's your boy Chris Silver, always Platano with hashtag the you, baby.
For the you.
Voicemail is going to be different from all the other voicemails that I've left because I want to give a shout out to you, Pete.
Come on, brother. Don't make me cry. Come on.
You're the MVP. Well,
come on,
not the MVP. That's Jiro.
Come on,
right
brother.
My bad, Jiro. Shout out to you. But you're always keeping us updated, Pete. And I just want to give a shout out to you, to the whole team, for everything you've done for NYYU and for us here, the fans.
Thank you, man.
Like I said, and I still believe it in my mind, Soto is going to be a Yankee, no matter what report says. I
hope
feel
so.
it deep down in my heart, Soto is going to be a Yankee. Later, Pete.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Chris Silva. We work hard over here at the U for you guys. We love you guys. That's why. We love the fans over here. Let's keep the voicemails going, man.
Hey, Pete. I'm watching you now. And
Felice!
You gave me a heart attack. I want you to know that first.
What'd I do?
My heart shrunk. I was like, that's it. Soto's not with us. But thank God I realized, wait a minute. I know, Pete. He's bullshitting. But anyway, I'm glad that it's not true that he's gone because I really don't care about Clay. He was a freaking bad luck penny from the beginning. And, you know, I've got this feeling that we got Soto. I'm hoping I'm right. And, love you guys and, hopefully we'll see each other in, March. I'm hoping.
Yes. Yeah,
we'll
March 29th.
have to wait and see on that one.
Okay.
But, take care and I'll talk to you when I get back from Florida. I'm with my grandkids in Florida right
Nice.
now. And Fast Eddie is not taking it very well. He misses me.
Aww.
So give him a shout out.
Of
Okay,
course.
thanks. Bye.
Felice, you know I love you and Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie, you son of a bitch. Go out there and have a meatball parmesan. Come on, you'll be happy in no time, my good friend. Danny says, that's the lineup that has Hal shook. Hashtag be like dad. Guys, speaking of being like dad, in the chat right now, I got a poll on there for you guys. I want to see what you guys got to say. If this deal goes over $700 million, do you want the Yankees to sign Juan Soto if it's over $700 million? I want to know what you guys think, man. Drop it in there. Drop it in there, baby. I want to hear you. Drop it in there. I want to see what you guys say. We'll keep the voicemails going. Got a lot of them today.
Hey, Pete. This is Mo from Jersey.
What up, Mo?
I just have a quick question.
What's up, brother?
I see that the Dodgers involved in the whole sweepstake with Juan Soto. What is the whole point of the Dodgers getting involved? Are they really pursuing Soto? Or
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
just a tactic just to balance off other teams? And if Soto signs, do you really think he's going to sign with the Yankees? Are you a true believer that he's going to sign with the Yankees? Or he's definitely going for the most money if supposedly right now the bid is at $700 million? Thanks a lot, bro. I'm whipping up a cup of coffee. Let's go Yankees 2025.
Thank you,
Love the
brother, man.
podcast.
Hey, appreciate you, fam. Thank you guys for enjoying what we do. I wouldn't want to do this if people didn't enjoy it. So I appreciate you guys for that. But, no, I mean, look, man, I believe the Dodgers are in. I do. Do I think they get him? Who the frig knows, man? I felt the same way about Yamamoto when they came out of nowhere. And this team is just, they're just doing so much right now to get anybody. So who the frig really knows? But I would say this. I would say this if I could say anything. Don't count anybody out. Do I think the Dodgers are going to have a competitive offer? I do. I think when you see the offers or you hear about the offers or they leak, I think that the people are going to look around and go, how the fuck could the Dodgers have done that? And they tend to find ways to do this stuff. And yeah, I think they will try to find a way to do it. Tim, my guy, says 700 plus million, fine by me. I ain't the guy writing the check. Hal got to do what he got to do. And look, man, these guys are, again, man, they're going to get paid. Juan Soto got multiple teams, not one. Michael K, look, again, I'm going to shout Michael K out. He was right. Nobody can question his worth if somebody's willing to give it to him. And in this situation, it's not one team. You're talking about maybe 5 clubs. Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Toronto, Boston. If you got 5 clubs sitting there going, this guy's a good ball player, we all want him. I'm sorry, folks. He's worth it. That's what even changed my mind, because for a while there, I was sitting there going, you know, if it does get to 720 million, 730, do you go after that? I don't know. That's crazy. I don't think the Yankees stand a chance. But then even Heyman said today, it seems like everybody involved besides the Dodgers is what he's saying. He said, I think they all could be over 700 million. Now, John Heyman has the, what's the word to use? He has had the perception that he kind of goes out there and does the bidding of Scott Boris. And sometimes it does feel obvious. It does feel pretty obvious, right? So when he came out today, I remember the video I released. I said, I wonder if that was Boris trying to wake the Dodgers up a bit and go, maybe they'll up their bid. Let's go out there, say everybody's over 700 besides the Dodgers, specifically mention the Dodgers. And he did that. So maybe it was a play on Scott Boris. Scott Boris works very, very well through the media. And as Christian just says, Heyman flat out said he has a relationship with Boris. Hey, yo! Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear say, hey, yo, John Heyman.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, Heyman, take it easy, brother. Take it easy, John. But, you know, then that could be it too. And look, guys, here's the beautiful. You want to know the beautiful thing about this shit? It's gonna finally fucking end. It's gonna end at some point, right? The next couple of days, this whole shit should be over. Because look, I'll be honest with you. I fucking love Soto. Everybody knows it. I want him back as a Yankee. But I'm also at the point now where I'm just saying, fucking decide, brother. Come on, Juan, decide, fam. If you want to be a Yankee and the money's over 7, sign. Come on, just can this get, it's getting old quick. I'm getting tired of it myself. I do this for you guys because I enjoy being here. If I'm having a cup of coffee, I'm chilling. If not, you know, I'd be hanging out in the house at the moment right now. I'd rather be live with you all and we could talk about the off season. But geez, can we move on? Can Monday please get here and then it's over already? Saturday, Sunday, something. Maybe tomorrow we get the deal. I don't know when it's going to be. But knowing Scott Boris, knowing how he is, the winter meetings, it makes sense. And we're at the time right now where you could sit around and say, if he signed tonight, if he signed Saturday, and obviously if he signed Sunday, folks, It's the biggest story of the winter meetings. He owns the winter meetings. What else can Scott Boris ask for? The winter meetings now belongs to him. He got Blake Snell done. Huge deal with the Dodgers. Big market. Soto goes to the Yankees and they signed his deal tomorrow. What do you think day one of the winter meetings is going to be all about? Juan Soto. When will the Yankees hold the presser? I don't know. But the winter meeting, Scott Boris is going to sit there with a big fucking smile on his face, looking around at everybody going, yeah, how was last season? You remember that? Well, Daddy's home! Daddy's home! Knock, knock, who is it? Dad! That's exactly what he's gonna do, because he's gonna suck it all in. Oh, look at this. It's his revenge tour, Tim. Facts. It's his revenge tour. Let's keep it going. Let me do a refresh over. 804-592-6160.
Hey, Pete, it's Mo again. I forgot to add on to the voice message I left before.
Okay,
so
Mo.
Here's my thing. If the Yankees aren't able to sign Soto, whatever it be, $700 million, $650 million.
Okay.
My thing is, this happened before.
Okay.
Why does Cashman or Hank don't spend all that money and starting pitcher, first baseman, a left fielder, relief pitcher? Why they don't invest all that money to different players for the Yankees? I don't, see the logic. Besides Soto, yes, I'm in agreement with that. But I just feel that if they don't sign Soto, I have a big feeling that the Yankees are not going to go crazy and spending money and signing, like I said, starting pitcher, first baseman, a left fielder, relief pitchers. So what's your thoughts about that?
Look at the screen. I'm not talking to the caller here. I'm talking about this lineup. Look at the screen.
I hate your guts! I hate your guts! I hate your guts! I hate your guts!
That answers your question, my friend. That answers your question. Do you want to look at that every day? That's now Brian Cashman's mission. Good luck to Cashman. Good luck to Cashman. Good luck, Brian. You got to deal with that shit. God bless you, brother. God bless you, because it ain't cute.
Hey, Pete. I'm a vegan. I had the idea of thinking if we want pitching and we can't get Fried or Corbin Burns, what if we took like a 1-year rental of Max Scherzer or Justin Verlander? Could that possibly work because of their experience? And with Cole, Scherzer, and Verlander in that rotation, could that work out for the New York Yankees? And I'm asking this because the Yankees need rotational pitching. And honestly, if we do trade Stroman, if we could we get Scherzer and Verlander if Fried and Burns are off the table? I'm just wondering from your opinion.
Nah, bro. I love you, Bumblebee. You're my guy, but no. This is what scares me. This is why I'm scared. This is why I'm scared. People get desperate. Soto gone. Everybody's looking around. What do I get? This is why I get scared, bro. Don't do that. This is what we can't have. This is what you can't have. David says, other than Soto, what would be the next big deal at the winter meetings? What do you think? Who do you think will sign? I think there could certainly be, I like the idea of possible trades. And look, I said before, man, I am a big fan of defense at first base. There's only a couple of players where I would say, fuck the defense at this point. Just get their bat in this lineup. Yandy Diaz is one of those guys. And if Jim Bowden, I guess what Brophy was kind of saying, it was a graphic that he put on there. and he thinks the Yankees could be an option for Yandy, which the Yankees tried to acquire him at the deadline. And one thing about Brian Cashman, sometimes he's easy to read, other times he's not. We don't know where they got to in that deal. But if you guys remember the 24-hour stream, up until 6 o'clock that day, we were waiting. All the reports were, who was it between? It was between two teams. The Astros and the Yankees, I think it was. I think it was the Astros and the Yankees. Is that they were at the point there where he was either going to the Astros or the Yankees. This was being reported by a couple of different reporters at the time, probably an hour before the deadline ended. And we're all sitting there going, oh shit, let's fucking go. Yandy would be awesome. And it never happened. It never, the right players, whatever it was, it never seemed to take off. And Brian Cashman is a guy who sometimes has even said it when he's made trades. It's actually been something that we've worked on for quite some time. And you never know if they look back at this deal now and go, let's figure out this deal. And every day Scotty Wright brought this up, I believe. Scott, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Scott Wright says over the next couple of years, he basically gets paid what Bellinger gets paid for 1 year. So, yeah, I think Bellinger's a way better defender. I think Bellinger's numbers could improve with the New York Yankees. But Yandy Diaz is proven in the American League East. I don't think Yandy will have a problem in Yankee Stadium at all. And, man, oh, man, you have a top of the order of Yandy, Soto, Judge. You better bet your fucking ass the New York Yankees have improved. They've improved if that's the case. SGR said Yandy has 3 years, $24 million left. That is nothing. Think about that. That is nothing. Folks, 3 years, 24, 3 years of Yandy? So you're going to have to give up something good, but holy shit. If the Yankees could look back at that deal, I tell you what, I think that's something you'll have to look at. That's too good of a bat, man. That is too good of an at-bat to have in that lineup, man. You need them. You need them. Let's keep it going, guys. Got more voicemails here.
Yo.
We killing it today.
NYYU? Pete, what's happening, my bro? And everybody else out there. Yo, Pete,
What's
no
up,
matter
fam?
what, Soto is coming back to the Yankees.
I like
no
the
matter
attitude.
What.
Yeah.
He's giving out little hints here and there, and you could feel it. It's in the blood. It's in the blood, baby. And you know what? The Yankees got more money
Okay,
than
it's in the
everybody
blood?
thinks. They could sign Soto and all the players they want. They just got to be creative and aggressive. Have their
Yes, sir.
youngers like Durbin playing second base.
Okay.
Dominguez playing left field or center field. You know what I'm saying? And just make everything work out. They could do it. If the Los Angeles Dodgers have, did whatever they did to put some money away for Ohtani, they could do it with Soto and a whole mess of other players. Well, God bless everybody. Happy holidays.
God bless you, brother.
And let's go Yankees.
God bless you, my brother. Angel Serrano, folks. Give him a round of applause. That's my guy. I appreciate you, man. Let me double check something here. Okay, perfect. That's good. Yeah, Angel, look, man, I hope so. And we do got a little bit of a Soto update. I want to play a video for you guys. This is from SNY. This is Jim Duquette talking about Juan Soto. We're going to go ahead and have a chance to listen in. Here we go, guys. Let's take a listen. Smack that like, hit that sub.
Welcome in, Jim Duquette. Jim, obviously something's got to be going on here. What is the latest on Juan Soto?
Here's a little bit of news. I think coming out of Boston anyway, their hope was to try to get a second meeting. Everyone's had one meeting that's left here. They were hoping to get a second meeting. They were hoping that being able to have that meeting would have give him a better chance of getting him to sign. So there was a little frustration that had not happened there in Boston. In New York, I don't think it's frustration. I think they would like to have a second meeting too. It's been pretty quiet on that front. Here's the thing. I can tell you from dealing with Boris in the past and watching how he negotiates with other contracts, they may not get a second chance to have a meeting in person with Juan Soto. This is more his style, and that's how he kind of treats the negotiation. So, I think on that part of it, I don't think there'll be a second meeting. I'd be very surprised if there is. There's a lot of rumors out there about a $700 million offer, 14, 15 years. again, in terms of where that dollar amount is going to go, if that rumor is out there and it's true, it's very rare to have that kind of be truthful out there because there's only a few people that have it. And Scott Boris wouldn't want that necessarily out there.
Right.
It's only going to go higher than that. So I think that rumor out there, I'm not sure exactly where it lies right now, but I think that would benefit the two New York teams. I don't think Boston's appetite to stay there. And there's also this perception or feeling, at least for the Yankees still, because I heard it again this afternoon, Sal, that they feel like they don't have to have the highest offer to get Soto because of the fact that he was with them this past year and got to understand the organization, the philosophy, their winning attitude, atmosphere there. So there's still that kind of out there. That has not been dismissed yet either. So that's a little bit of more information, but it certainly seems like we're heading towards a Sunday or Monday final negotiation and hopefully an announcement.
And then,
all right, well, there you go. I mean, there you have it. Just some additional news there. Maybe Sunday now. Sunday, everybody, look, at the end of the day, the majority of people believe that Monday, that this thing is going to be over. Maybe day one of the winter meetings, and that is it. That would be nice, but that's also something we've also heard for a long time, right? Is that if the Yankees are close to going back to our very first NYYU on site, all right, with my good friend Jordan, and he said it then, and I agree with him. He believes that, look, if the money is close, I'd probably go back to the Yankees. And I hope that's the case. I really do. I hope that's the case. I hope Soto comes back. I hope he returns to the Yankees. You hear a lot of different things. I know the people I speak to, they're confident. But again, this is no different than what the majority thinks already out there, is that everybody seems to be fairly confident. They all seem to have had these amazing meetings. And we've been to this rodeo multiple times. It's not as new. It's not too different than other ones. But the Yankees are going to make a shit ton of money on Juan Soto. Whoever signs him is going to make a boatload of money. I mean, money shouldn't... I hate saying it because I get people want to talk about the money, but it shouldn't be the problem here, man. You guys seen that lineup. They need him back. As Christian just said, Hal Steinbrenner said, I want Soto to be a Yankee for life. To Hal Steinbrenner's credit, when he has come out, basically publicly come out and has said, I told him, I want him here forever. I want to make him a Yankee forever. If that's the case, folks, then guess what? He hasn't really missed before. No matter what people want to say about Hal Steinbrenner, I'm going to have his back. For Aaron Judge, he didn't miss. For Garrett Cole, he did not miss. And Tyler, that's correct. Sunday is the day they get in, so it's not really an active day. I guess it could be. But Monday is more of the day where things will be active. They'll have their schedule more set up, and they'll have their stuff there too. So, you know what I mean? Well, we'll see. But I don't know, man. It's this is gonna end. We're either gonna be extremely happy or we're gonna be highly upset and trying to figure out what is the next move on the chessboard, because it's gonna look very ugly without Soto here, as you guys already know. DJ Stelio says, what up, Simonetti and NYYU fam? 27 months is crazy. I got a joke. Why do vegans use plastic toys? Because they hate raw meat. Hey, yo, wow. Hey, yo. Oh, we got gabagool, folks.
Welcome to the deli. We got gabagool.
Okay.
And if you want that mozzarella, boy, we got the two in the deli. Welcome to the deli. We got gabagool.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Pete?
What up, brother?
Just calling to say what's up to you, my guy. I've been telling you, man. I think Soto wants 50 per year. Now, whoever signed him, I don't know how many years they're going to give him, but that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
It's $50 million per year.
We'll see.
Remember I told you.
Yeah.
And if the Yankees could do that, then so be it, But, and how many many years and how high that's going to go up to. It is what it is. But if the Yankees do it, I just hope they make more moves and we just don't get stuck just signing Soto.
Yeah, no, they
if
do
we
more.
didn't win with Soto in the championship,
Yeah.
that means we're missing more parts. And
Agreed.
I hope we get them.
Agreed.
Keep doing your thing, Pete.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, rah-rah. Thank you, man. And yeah, look, and that's all I've been saying the whole time is a lot of people, they get all uptight. You know, you say something, they take what you said the wrong way and they try to run with that and this and that and that and this. It's not that I'm saying something wrong. It's not that I am, trying to, suck up to Yankees leadership at all. No, folks, again, it's obvious. You get Soto back in the fold. Verdugo's gone. Gleyber Torres is gone. First base, Anthony Rizzo is gone. Again, when I say if you got decent average level production, major league average across the board, you've become a better team. That is fact. Based off the level of production, that means the Yankees would have greatly improved. Does that mean those guys put them over the top? I don't know. All I'm saying is for the level of production they got in 2024, it doesn't take an all-star to put up better numbers. Think about somebody like Yandy Diaz. The contract isn't huge. We talked about this. How big of an upgrade is Yandy Diaz over Anthony Rizzo? Do I even gotta say it? How big of an upgrade would it be? Huge. Gigantic. Huge. Second base. Gleyber Torres came alive the first month and a half. Other than that, man, he wasn't great. He looked great in the ALDS. He looked great in the ALCS. In the World Series, he disappeared. But Gleyber's time has been coming due for the Yanks. They can improve. And left field, Alex Verdugo, forget about it. You don't need much to improve there. As Christian says too, there's some reports they may not be out on Burns or Max Fried. We don't know. As Francis Lee said, if you guys missed All Rise this morning, go back and watch it. We are 50 subscribers away from 39,400 as we are closing in on 40,000 subscribers here at NYYU, baby. Mission 40K. My goal was to hit 40K by the end of this year. Looks like we have a good chance of doing that. But anyway, continuing on what I was saying. Francis this morning elegantly broke down why this would be the year for the Yankees to add money and pay that big tax. Because next year, a lot of this shit falls off. If you look at it now and go, you know what? We really like Burns or we really, really like Max Fried. Those are guys we like and they're better than the guys we believe moving forward. Then this makes sense for us. Let's do it now. Because next offseason, I don't like a lot of the names available. These are the guys we want. We want one of those guys. Let's get one of those guys. Makes all the sense in the world, man. Makes all the sense in the world. You know, these are all smart plays. These are all smart plays that have a real possibility of happening for the Yankees. And, you know, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we have been live here for over an hour again. This is what we do over here at NYYU, as you guys already know. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. So we don't take the time off. You guys know that. Soto Watch is underway. Soto Watch ain't going nowhere, baby. Until Soto is signed, wherever that may be. Hopefully it's our New York Yankees. But I will be back with you guys tomorrow. If there is news that breaks, I got you guys covered. Do not worry. God willing, I'll be here when the sun rises again, mañana. But I'll be here for you guys, ready to go. And it's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be fun. When this news finally breaks, hopefully we can celebrate together. I know a lot of the team was like, hey, Soto becomes a Yankee. You better have it ready where I could come on. So I got everything set up for us. We're ready to go, guys. Have a great, great, great rest of your night. You guys are the friggin' best community out. NYYU, folks, the only place to be, man. Only place to be. Peace out, guys. Catch you a little bit later. See ya next time. Where the hell's my outro at? Up, there it is. Peace out, guys. See you later.
Then watch me do it again. Tell them I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss.